Yo, welcome back. This is Stu42 with another Minecraft video. Today, I think I'm gonna do what I've been promising to do for a while, which is to finally put this Thaumcraft Infusion altar to use. As you can see, I've made things a bit prettier. I think I changed these blocks under here. I haven't put any stabilizing materials around it yet, though. So I think I need to do things like, you know, if we put a skull there, and a skull there, skull there, skull there. So putting things evenly around the place. They have to be symmetrical as well. So this will help with our bad juju, as it were. So if we put that one there, that one there, that one there. So one of the things I've been wanting to do is at the moment, whenever I make my whenever I do my distilling, it's a bit of a pain. It takes me running around with a bunch of, that'll do. It takes me running around with a bunch of those Essentia tubes and randomly connecting them from each one of these alembics through to whichever container I need to put the stuff into. So as you can see, we've got 37, 48, 32, 32, only 16 of auto, but that's all right. Yeah, and a few other things. So we got a bit of stuff here that we're going to use. So one of the things I've been researching the golems for is you can make a golem that sort of takes care of this for you. Now, I can't make top-end golem. It turns out that is just really hard to make in this pack. So if we go into golems, to make the clay one even, you need the imbued slate. The imbued slate, of course, is, well, actually it's got both. So there's a reinforced slate and an imbued slate. So the imbued slate, tier 3 altar. I don't have a tier 3 altar yet, and it's going to take me a while to get one to make all those stones. But the reinforced slate, tier 2, not a problem. I can get a couple of those from a normal blank slate. Normal blank slate being that. So actually we can make that now. So I need 2 of those. So we need, I'll just take the whole lot. I need my sacrificial orb. I might as well take the divination sigil, the second bloodstone orb that we made in one of the previous episodes. Potentially the last episode, actually. So we can put that there, that there. How much is in there? 1,820. Let's just put as much of that in as we can. There we go, 4,200. That's going to take 2,000, and that's going to take 1,000. So we're going to need 6,000 all up. That should be fine. So put that in there. Now you always need an empty hand to take these out. Ta-da! And now we should be able to check 3,220. Eat some food. Throw the same one back in. And if that goes down, it should go down too far. We should be able to take out the advanced one. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a couple of these, and that should make us the first little bit we need. And then the other thing we're going to need is, look at that, fantastic. I'll come back and make the second one in a bit. So the second thing we're going to need is the focus, like the golem core that runs the middle of it. So the golem core we're actually after is this one here, the alchemy core. So we're going to need some water bottles, a water jar, animation core. Animation core is a golem animation core blank. Pretty easy, 4 bricks and a niter. In fact, let's make that now because I have a couple of niter and some bricks. Throw the wand in there. Yep, so we can get 2 of those out. That's cool. And then what was the next bit? The next bit was to get a decanting core. Okay, so throw that in the crucible with 5 vacuous and 5 aqua. Right, so that's going to be... Now, one of the things I found with NEI is you can type in the aspect, hover over it, hit U on your keyboard, go left, and it'll tell you all the things you've discovered that have aqua in them. So I'm probably going to use sugarcane. If I hold down shift, it means I need 5 of those. And for vacuous, again, U, hit left, and probably glass bottle looks pretty good. No wasted elements. Actually, the glass vial could be good as well. I've got 6 of those already. How many do we need? 5. You know what? I'm going to use the glass vial just so that I don't have to make any more. So there's 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And there's a neat little trick you can do. Oh, this should be enough in there. So we go 5, 5, 1, and we get the core, and then shift click. Oh, I missed it. If you shift click fast enough with your wand, you can actually get rid of the taint. But unfortunately, I was too slow this time around. So we're going to just do the old trick with the dirt. Quickly run outside. I need to get a water source inside. Be a lot better. Cool, and we're back to square one. Cool, and we have our core. So now with the Golem animation core, that's decanting. We're going to need to have our, what was it? I should really put the dirt back in the middle of the floor. We need 3 water bottles and a water jar. Water jar, greatwood slab, and some mana glass. Pretty easy. We have greatwood slab already. Glass, pretty easy, but we need another. Oh, we need another bottle as well. So you know what? I'm going to do a little bit of this off camera because I'm going to need to do the water bottles. I'm going to need to also grab what we're going to make for our wooden one, which is another reinforced slate and a bunch of greatwood logs. So I'll be back once I've made the greatwood, the reinforced slate, sorry. Yeah, flesh is going to be too hard as well, I think. And grab the couple of materials, and we will see you back here in just a moment. Okay, I have made some of the stuff, but not other stuff. It's very clear, isn't it? I've got some glass bottles, got the water jar. I've got all the stuff back down there that we need for the actual golem itself. The other thing we're going to need is, just quickly, I don't know if you can do it in this table or if you need the proper table. Need the proper table. Alright, so let's... There's a stupid spider or two above me. Now I always try, let's just grab our wand out of there, to pick up all the little bits of essentia that fall down when you kill one of these things, because it recharges the wand. And at the moment there's a couple of elements that I just can't get. I can't seem to find an aura node for. Ignis is, you know, we have no Ignis anywhere on the server. There's, you know, I don't know if you are inside, but there's no desert biome for miles and miles and miles, and I haven't found one in the nether yet either. An aura node, that is. Alright, so we have our greatwood logs. We've got 2 reinforced slates there as our wood golem. Ta-da! We can grab him out, that's fine. We're going to need to do... Yep, there's the golem, that's his bell, that's cool. We're going to need that as well. We'll need our wand. We're very, very low on Ignis there, as you can see. What am I doing? I'm putting my blood magic stuff back. I don't need it at the moment. We're going to need to fill up our bottle. 1, 2, 3. So now comes the fun part, the infusion altar. So what we're trying to make is we're trying to make the alchemy. So we need to put the animation core in the middle, the water bottles left, right, bottom, and the water jar at the top. So I'm going to use north as the top. So we'll put the water bottle there, there, and one here, here. And then we need the water jar at the top. We need to put this thing in the middle. We've got our wand handy, just in case. I might keep... that should be fine. So, I've checked that we have enough. This is very, very important actually. Check that we have enough ingredients. So we've got 15 aqua, 15 motus, and 15 precantatio. I will just quickly double check that precantatio. I know I've got enough of the others. Precantatio there, 26. Perfect. Okay, so that is more than enough for us to do. Just get rid of that guy. And now we should be able to throw that in the middle and right click. There we go, it shows what we need. It's in range, it's sucking in the, you can see it, 210. Sucking in the water. Now we just should check that these things don't fall off. Sometimes these things can fall off the pedestals, which is not good. Might just keep the glass bottles handy. Oh, it's made everything. Oh, it's sucking in the ingredients. There we go, it's done that one. It's doing that one. And that one. Bit of sparkle. Open hand. Grab. Alchemy Animation Core. Fantastic. So, there we go. We now have ourselves a nice little golem core that we made. That was pretty good. That was a minor instability. So obviously our heads that we put around did the trick. So now we can put him, I'm going to put him on the far side. We're going to throw the animation core at him. Oh, look, there he goes. And now we can click him, shift click him, and oops, no, we don't want to left click him. Right click him, and oh, that's the spade. That's not even my Golemancer's thing. Right click him. There we go. So if we assign him to that, that's where he goes, and now we should be able to do something like, let's put some rotten flesh in there. Now he should be carrying something. So I'm not sure what he needs. I don't know if he needs a water jar to carry, or a file or something. And then should we set him to go there? If we shift click on all these, he should... Alright, so I'm not sure why he is not working. So when we have our animation core, yep, so they're assigned to the furnace from the entire stack of alembics. So there we go, that's cool. So maybe he does need something else on top of him. Maybe he needs, no, I don't think he needs an upgrade as such. I don't think he needs anything from there either. Or any of these. These just give you upgrades. I do have an order upgrade. Improves organization and intellect. 8 gold nuggets and an order shard. And 10 auto. You know what? I'm going to try that. Because I have this stuff really easily handy. So let's grab one of those. Now I know some of you are probably going to go in the comments screaming at me right now, what are you doing? Because I'm guessing you'll have the answer already. Meanwhile, I'm still fluffing around trying to get this guy. There we go, now he's got an update. Yeah, you can actually see it there now, that's pretty cool. And what do I need to give him? You know, if I have that in my hand, it tells me what he's doing. There you go, if I right click there. I can do colors, that's pretty cool. So shift click takes it off. And a right click turns it on. But he still ain't doing anything, and we still have some stuff in there. Alright, I am going to have to cut and go and have a bit of research on this. Sorry for the slight delay, but I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, we are back, and there he is. You can see him running. If I just left click him again, what I need to do is, instead of putting him on the ground, I need to actually place him against the furnace. Now, against the furnace is just ever so slightly different. Oh, I haven't actually scanned a spider eye. Cool, so spider eye has a bunch of interesting stuff in it, so let's do that, because we haven't done those yet. Look at that. So he runs off. What's in there? Poison? Cool. Oh, and he's run off and put some census in there. More poison over there. And what else is he doing? That's it. Cool. Awesome. So now I just need some labels to put on there and we're done. But that is a pretty good result. I can now metallum, water, bucket, vacuous. Wow, there's some cool stuff. I'm going to wait a while until I need more stuff though. But there we are. That is our finished golem. So I can now do the distillation so much more easily than before. The only thing we might possibly want to do is potentially the Terra and definitely the Herba needs to be a void jar because we are going to fill that to overflowing pretty quickly. But other than that, we are all done and we have our little golem there doing what he should do. So, as always, thank you very much for watching and see you next episode.